I have some exciting news to share with you. It's time that we audit WE, the organization behind the Kielburger conglomerate. And this document is going to do exactly that. It's a 26-page dossier that Rebel News' crack team of lawyers has assembled, and we're sending to the Canadian Revenue Agency, to their auditors. It's been footnoted and hyperlinked, linking every single scandal and scam to the laws that they broke. The auditors won't have to lift a finger. They'll be able to go home as heroes, job well done, and they will be able to decertify the WE charity for all of their breaches. We've done all the work, and I want to walk you through this entire document. Now, if you want to help us out with the cost of this document, go to auditwe.com. There you can read the whole thing, and you can pitch in to help cover the cost of this. This is real work that we're doing. We're not just reporting the news. Now, we are changing the news. This scandal has reached epic proportions, and it's time that there actually be consequences for the Laurentian elite, for the Liberal Party, but also for the benefactors of the WE scam. And this document will do it. Now, when our lawyers created this dossier, they did it on a backbone of 4 points, starting with the most egregious potential violations of the WE conglomerate, the Kielburger conglomerate. Now, I'll give you some background info on what this first point is. First, I have to identify for you what the difference is between the WE charity and Me to We. You might already know, but for those of you who don't, the Me to We arm of the Kielburger conglomerate is their for-profit wing. They make millions of dollars taking kids to Kenya and Ecuador and India on voluntourism trips, where very rich urban yuppies go and travel to a remote area and pretend like they're helping the community. Of course, they pay the Kielburger brothers thousands of dollars. The cheapest trip is $5,000 US for some kid to go shovel some sand in Ecuador. Really, they're not helping much, but that's a different story. That is their for-profit wing. They've been made rich from this for-profit wing. Now, the WE charity is exactly what the name says it is. It's a charity, I guess, supposedly. And that's what we want the CRA to audit. Because according to Charity Intelligence, a well-respected charity review group, WE charity has given 7% to 8% of their total revenue to Me to We. And as you know, Me to We is the profitable wing of the Kielburger conglomerate. They're making money off of that organization. So what this really is hurting taxpayers. Nonprofit organizations and charity operate off the basis that they're doing good work for Canadians, so they're not taxed. Canadians miss out on a huge chunk of revenue, the Canadian government at least, misses out on a huge chunk of revenue because charities are not paying taxes, and we rely on them to do a lot of work, which is why they don't pay taxes. But when they give nearly a tenth of their revenue to a for-profit wing, to a company that benefits the Kielburger brothers, well, there's a problem there. Now, the second point, as you know, the WE charity has been paying the friends and family of Justin Trudeau. They've been giving them thousands of dollars to come speak at an event. Really, it's not much work, but it's a way to pay back what they owe. Of course, they got a nearly $1 billion contract from Justin Trudeau, so you have to pay your dues. Well, the problem here is that the financing, the accounting of these two entities, the WE charity and Me to We, well, the same person is overseeing it all. His name is Victor Lee. Now, he says that nothing fishy is going on and everything is above board. Well, the problem, Victor, is you can't argue with facts. And we know for a fact that the WE charity paid an expense that was supposed to be paid for by Me to We. It's clear as day. Instead of Me to We, the for-profit arm of the Kielburger conglomerate, actually paying a speaker, they said, the charity can cover that one. Tax-free money. Wink, wink. Now that brings me to point 3. The fact that the Kielburger conglomerate has been acquiring real estate. Now, you might have noticed when I was talking earlier, the point of charities is to, well, be charitable, to help the less fortunate, to educate those who maybe can't afford it, to feed the homeless. The Kielburger brothers, well, their definition of charity is acquiring real estate. Now, that's a pretty liberal definition of charity. They've acquired millions of dollars worth of commercial real estate in Toronto. What they're doing with it, well, that's not clear. Feeding the homeless, though, it's probably not it. Now, the fourth point, and the point that connects most closely to Justin Trudeau, is the fact that charities are not supposed to be political entities at all. That hasn't stopped the We charity and the Kielburger brothers. Now, we know that the Kielburger brothers are donors to Justin Trudeau. One of them has given him thousands of dollars. The other one has donated directly to the Liberal Party. But what they've done here is even worse. They've created campaign-style ads, 30-second quick hits, to talk about how Justin Trudeau, boy, isn't he just so inspiring. Watch a little bit of this.
When I travel across this great country, I'm lucky to meet so many people working hard to build a better future. My Canada 150 is a place where everyone has a real and fair chance to succeed. I pledge to work hard for all Canadians and to invest in our youngest leaders, you. What will your pledge be? Take the pledge to live we, because together, we are Canada.
It is clear as day in the Charities Act that charities are not supposed to be political entities. It is illegal for a charity to be using their money to be supporting a political candidate, a politician, especially a prime minister. They're not supposed to be picking favorites like that because the money is tax-free. The money is supposed to be going to good work to help Canadians. Helping Justin Trudeau get re-elected is the farthest thing from that. Now, I'll go through the 4 points again with you, just to be abundantly clear. The first point, the We charity is moving money, 7 to 8% of their total revenue to Me to We, making the Kielburger brothers collect a killing off the backs of tax-free money from their charity. The second point is that they are using the same person and intermingling their accounting between the charity and the for-profit wing, making it so that some payments go to the wrong place. Some payments are using tax-free money to pay off Justin Trudeau's friends. The third point, they're collecting real estate, pretending like it's some sort of charity. Millions of dollars worth of real estate in downtown Toronto. How that's feeding the homeless or educating people or making the world a better place or freeing the children, as the original mandate of this charity was, nobody really knows. And the fourth point, they're using charitable money, tax-free money, to help boost the political prospects of Justin Trudeau, creating campaign ads for him and allowing Justin Trudeau to actually take over their Twitter account to promote himself in the work that he's doing. That's forgetting the fact that they were donors of him back in 2013. Hopefully that this dossier that we send to the CRA, it's being couriered there as we speak, helps get this We charity decertified. Now, as with all of the work that we do, we need your help to do it. This lawyer cost a lot of money. It was a lot of work to compile this dossier on the We charity. We had to make sure that everything was perfect, from the footnotes to the hyperlinks to the laws that we cited. Everything had to be perfect. It took a lot of time. It took a lot of money. Thousands of dollars, in fact. If you want to support that, if you want to help us continue with this, and there might be follow-ups, go to auditwe.com. This is the most egregious scandal in a generation. It reminds me of the sponsorship scandal back when the Liberals were in power before Prime Minister Harper. If you want to help us out, exposing this charity for using their money in ways that charitable money should never be used, go to auditwe.com. If you can help us out, pay the bills of our lawyers who compiled this amazing dossier that is en route to the CRA and the auditors there, go to auditwe.com.